Hey guys, it's Dr. Eric. You're going to hear a lot of stories on this TV and see a lot of testimonials of people that just have miracle stories. And that's really the reason we're here. The reason we exist is to empty out the hospitals and fill our community with hope. So all of these people got hope because someone like you reached out to them. What they all have in common is they were referred into this office by someone else. And I've been hearing their stories recently about this happened, and one of my friends was a patient here at Axiom Health Solutions, and they referred them in, and thank God they did. And it's just really cool to see. So I'm here at the Drug Freedom Trash Can, which is my favorite square footage here in the office. And I just want to tell you a couple things that have happened recently so you could be thinking about the people around you that need help. We are doing our Friends and Family Week coming up here starting on February 23rd, and that's going to be done for the entire week. So you can refer them in. They get their examination, their x-rays, and actual 5 Essentials evaluation to find out what is the cause of their problem. Because most of these people have been to doctors, they've bought their disease and believe that this is the only thing they can do for their problem is just exist with their diagnosis. But that's not the case. So I'll give you an example here. So this is a patient who came in and he put his drugs in the trash can. He had heartburn. For years, he had heartburn. So they put him on what? They put him on omeprazole, which stops your stomach acid from functioning. So did his heartburn go away? Yeah, as long as he had the pill in his system. But guess what else was going on? He wasn't digesting his food. If you're on this medication, you don't digest food because you need stomach acid to do that. So you have vitamin deficiencies. You increase your risk of osteoporosis, which means like falling and having a hip fracture because you were put on this drug because nobody ever got to the cause of your problem. So when John came in, we started assessing him. We looked at the nerves in his neck. One of the nerves that went to his stomach was being compressed, so it was producing too much stomach acid, and we're not turning the stomach acid off. We started adjusting him, getting that corrected, changed some things with his diet, and guess what happened to his heartburn or his reflux? Completely gone. Drugs in the trash can. Why? Because someone like you told him, hey, go see my chiropractor. So send people in like that for Friends and Family Week to come in out there. We need your help because the cool thing about this is I do a lot of speaking in the community. I never would have reached John in a million years by doing workshops in the community. It was just his neighbor saying, hey, you need to come in and get some help. Another one, this one is a medication for cough. So somebody had a chronic cough and she was dealing with this cough over the years. The doctors never once said, why do you have this chronic cough? They just said, we're going to give you a cough medicine to stop. It literally paralyzes the phrenic nerve so that you stop having the urgency to cough. Did you hear what I said? They paralyze a nerve so you stop coughing. They never looked at why she was coughing in the first place. We found that she had a problem at T4 and T5. Those nerves go to the bronchi, so her bronchi were agitated all the time, and her lungs, she was coughing all the time. But the crazy is, so she was able to get off this drug. But this is interesting. She's an older lady, and what this says, I don't know if you can read it or not, but it says may cause dizziness. Do you know what her main problem was when she came in the office? Dizziness. She was driving and would have to pull over on the side of the road because the world was spinning so much because she had to drive. She doesn't have anyone to drive her around, and they were putting her on a drug that caused her to be dizzy on top of her dizziness. So we started adjusting her, got rid of the cough she was dealing with, doesn't have the dizziness, got rid of the trash can, and literally saved her life and could have saved your life because she was out on the road driving around with you and your kids. So that's why when we ask you to help us, it's not because we need more patients. It's not because I want you to help build my business. We're way past that. The reason I'm asking you to do this is because those people need our help. And if they're in Florida or Texas or California, or I don't care where they are, they don't have to be here. Anybody you know that has been suffering because they don't know what true health is, we'll find them somewhere that will get them help. Everyone in the entire Max Living Network is doing this Friends and Family Week coming up at the end of February, and they're doing the same thing. So you can refer any friends into their office. They'll do their examination, their x-rays, their report of findings, and find out if we can help them. So think about the people around you. And if you've been, if you're thinking, I've told everybody I know I've already told, first of all, thank you for telling other people. That's how we transform lives. But what I would ask you is, who's the one out of all those people who didn't listen that needs to hear it again? Because thank God, this person who was referred in, she got referred in 6 or 7 times by 2 or 3 different people before she finally came in and listened. What had she not? What have we given up on 3 or 4 times of telling her? So please just reach out, tell the people that you know, whether it's here, anywhere else in the country, and we're going to see some more miracles happen on our Friends and Family Week.